We all have some barriers of one kind or another. And that's what this book is about. Use your body to heal your mind. People wonder, why didn't you put it the other way? Why didn't you say use your mind to heal your body? Because from my vantage point, the real purpose of healing is not the healing of the body. But the real purpose is to heal the mind that needed the body to be sick. We do that, the body naturally follows suit. Because the body reflects what's going on in our minds. It's not the body that rules, it is consciousness that rules. In fact, even at a quanta level in physics, they say that at quanta level, that's what, 10,000 to 10 million times smaller than the smallest atom? Pretty small, isn't it? How many of you have seen an atom? No hands are going up on that one, so who's seen a quanta? But anyway, when a quanta is so small, that's where matter and energy are virtually indistinguishable. And it's interesting what the physicists say about that. They say at this level, it's really consciousness that determines the vibrational level of that energy and determines whether it manifests as matter or not. That has a lot of implications for what we call a body too, doesn't it? And I say we call it a body because from that quantum physics standpoint, it doesn't even really exist anyway. Does that blow your mind? That our bodies are literally 99.999% empty space? That's hard to grasp, isn't it? That our bodies could be that much empty space, we take them as so valid. I mean, if I walk over here and bump my knee into this, it's going to hurt. And it feels pretty real to me, but that's the world of illusion that we live in. We don't recognize that we are basically just energy and information. And that that's exactly what's being manifested. And consciousness plays such a major role in that. When you talk about using the body to heal the mind, one of the best ways I find to use the body is to use it as just a means of understanding communication that's taking place. The body is expressing something. Every little symptom and sensation we have in the body is a language to be translated and interpreted. That's not the way we usually function in this society, and it's certainly not the way modern medicine functions. Because most of modern medicine is still stuck back in the old science of 350 years ago of Isaac Newton, even though the new science has been around 100 years. We still think it's linear kind of procedure. If somebody sneezes on you, you have to get sick. But what about if we think of our language? You ever think about what it takes to catch a cold? What does it take to catch anything?
Attention.
You see what he did? He reached out and grabbed it. He caught it. What if he hadn't done that? He wouldn't have caught it, would he? We hear all the news about the latest virus that's going around. It scares everybody and they start running to get vaccinations, which creates sometimes a flu. We take medications to try to get rid of the symptom. Most of them create 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 more sicknesses. Is that sanity? Or is that insanity? Some surveys show that even the leading cause of death in our country now is medical intervention. What does that mean to us? It's time for us to wake up. To wake up from our sleeping state of unawareness, to realize who we really are and how powerful we really are. How much we're afraid of owning our true self-identity that's part of the unified field, or part of what people in traditions have called God, or the higher force. Doesn't matter what name we use for it, or the intelligence in the unified field of the universe as the physicists would refer to it. Can we ever be separate from it? We can't be except in our own illusion. In fact, Einstein put it beautifully when he said, it's just an optical illusion that we're separate. Can you imagine that? It's hard for us to experience our interconnectedness.